Hey everyone, welcome back. This story comes from Kevin in Spokane, Washington. He sent it in pieces over the last few weeks and asked me to share it exactly as it happened. Let's get into it. I've lived alone since my divorce in 2022. After the split, I bought a 2-story house on the edge of Spokane. Nothing special, just a quiet older neighborhood with tall trees and working families. Because I work the night shift at a distribution warehouse, I put up a solid security system in January 2023, 8 cameras covering every room, motion alerts, night vision, cloud backup, the whole setup. It gave me peace of mind coming home to an empty house at 6 a.m. For the first year, everything stayed normal. I'd get home, eat, sleep, wake up, repeat. Then in mid-December 2024, the small things started. I'd come home and the kitchen faucet would be running full blast. Not dripping, wide open. I knew I hadn't left it that way. I checked the camera footage from around 4 a.m. The kitchen was empty. The faucet simply turned on by itself. A few nights later, I walked in and the living room TV was on, playing old family videos from when I was a kid. Those videos were on an external hard drive I kept in my bedroom closet. I never connected it to the TV. I checked the footage. Nothing. Just the TV turning on by itself at 3 a.m. I started making it a habit to review the overnight recordings every morning before I went to bed. That's when I saw the first impossible thing. January 12th, 3:33 a.m. The hallway camera clearly showed me walking from the bedroom toward the bathroom. At the exact same time, the bedroom camera showed me lying in bed, fast asleep. 2 of me in the house at once. I told myself it was a glitch. I restarted the entire system, updated the firmware, even called the company support. They said everything looked fine on their end, but it kept happening. By late January, the second version of me was appearing almost every night. Sometimes he would stand in the upstairs hallway for 20 or 30 minutes, just staring at the bedroom door while I slept. Sometimes he sat at my desk in the office, typing slowly on my computer. One night, the kitchen camera caught him making a sandwich, eating it at the table, then washing the plate and putting everything away exactly as I would. He looked identical. Same height, same beard, same faded black hoodie I always wear. But if you watched long enough, something felt off. His movements were a little too smooth, and his face never quite caught the light the same way. In February, I added 2 more hidden cameras, one inside the bedroom closet and one under the desk. I needed to see more. On March 19th, at 3:33 a.m., the bedroom camera recorded something that still makes my stomach turn. While I was asleep on my back, the second me slowly crawled out from underneath my bed. He stood up, stretched his neck exactly the way I do when I wake up, then stood over me for 12 straight minutes. He leaned down close to my ear and whispered something. On the footage, I saw my sleeping body twitch hard. Then he smiled, got back down on the floor, and crawled under the bed again. The next morning, I ripped the entire bed apart. The frame sits low to the ground. There's no space for a person to hide under there, but the camera caught it clearly. I started keeping every light in the house on during the day. I bought a gun and slept with it under my pillow. I avoided looking in mirrors after dark. April made everything worse. On April 7th, the hallway camera recorded both of us at the same time. I was walking downstairs for a glass of water. The second me walked up behind me, staying exactly 2 steps back, mimicking my movements perfectly. When I reached the kitchen, he stopped at the doorway and watched me the entire time. I never felt him there. I watched that clip at work on my phone and had to pull my truck over because my hands wouldn't stop shaking. The final days were the hardest. On April 21st, I woke up to a handwritten note on my nightstand. It was in my own handwriting. "You're the visitor now. I've been here longer." I don't remember writing it. The next night, the cameras showed the second me packing a duffel bag with my clothes, my wallet, my keys, even my work badge. He moved with confidence, like the house finally belonged to him. His face looked sharper, more complete. The tired, hollow look I see in the mirror every day was gone on him. I left at sunrise on April 23rd with nothing but the clothes I was wearing and my car keys. I've been moving between motels since then. 2 nights ago, I opened the security app while sitting on the edge of a motel bed in Idaho. All 8 cameras in my old house were still online. The living room feed showed the second me sitting on my couch, legs up, watching television like he owned the place. He was wearing my favorite gray shirt. Then the living room TV and the footage changed. Instead of the show he was watching, it switched to a live feed of the motel room I'm staying in right now. It showed me sitting on the bed, holding my phone, staring at the screen. He looked straight into the camera and slowly raised his hand. He waved at me. I dropped the phone. Kevin is still moving. He checks in every couple of days. He told me the last motel he stayed at caught a man on their security who looked exactly like him standing outside his door at 3:33 a.m. He says he's starting to forget what his own voice sounds like. If this one stayed with you, let me know in the comments which part hit hardest. And if you have your own cameras, maybe take a look at the 3:33 a.m. footage tonight. Stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one.